Hi, how's it going there? You're watching Andy WTH. Of course, I'm Andy. This is Big Brother Canada Season 5, edition Week 6, the week after a double eviction. What a hell week last week before that, but this week was pretty good too. Who won the HOH? Who went from the bottom to the top? It was Dillon. He won the last HOH. He pretty much conned everybody by leaving him win, all right? Let's face it, he did a real good con job. They let him, here you go. So obviously, what amazes me the most is, like, if you're competing, especially at this stage of the game, and you're an alliance and everything else, and if that person is not in your alliance, you don't take the HOH, put it on a plate, here you go, enjoy your HOH. Maybe I'll get put up. Yay! Stupid for the rest of the house to actually put on the platter, give it to him. But kudos to him to be able to convince everybody else in the house, pretty much, for the most part, to give up. You know, just here, go ahead, take it. You know, the ones that were left, go ahead. You know, that's not smart. You know, somebody is going to bite for this, and it's not good. And it's just not good move on the ones that decided to give it to him. So let's talk about his HOH, shall we? It was a very interesting week. Now, was it a good HOH this week for him? Yes and no. He was able to build some alliances, perhaps, that may help him out a little bit further in the game, perhaps. But it all depends on how good their word is, all right? That's something we're going to really have to talk about. All right, who did he decide to put up? He put up Dimitri, and he decided to put up Jackie. Now, was that a good round for him to put up? No. This is why. If you're going to put up a showmance, one of the showmances, you probably should put up the other one. I'm just saying. Okay? Put up both because you know very well there's a high probability down the road they could come after you. So just put them both up and just go for it. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion on it. Now, of course, guess who won the veto? And that's why he's dangerous in competition. Dimitri, he won the power of veto, and of course he's going to pull himself off. Hello. So that's what he did. He pulled himself off. All right. So now, who did he have to put up? Well, this is where I'm telling you where it could bite some people in the backside down the road. He decided to put up Sindy. All right. Now, everybody that's in Cindy's alliance, obviously, remember there was a couple of weeks ago, it was the alliance of 6. Now they're broken up. All right. So who's left in the group together is working still together. You have Bruno, Kevin, and Sindy. Now, Bruno and Kevin basically put the HOH on the silver platter and gave it to him. All right? So that's where it's going to hurt their games down the road. All right? Because I don't get it. Like, if you have a feeling that, hey, your back is against the wall and you want to keep the power, well, you better compete. Okay? I'm just saying. But they didn't. They were done. A few $100 for $100,000. Let me think. Do I want $500 or do I want $100,000? No, I think I take $100,000 myself. That's just me. You know, I'm not going to the house of the Big Brother house for like 90 days or something like that for 3 months to compete for $500. I'm going for the gusto. And anyways, I don't understand why. And that's why those two and Sindy are going to pay the price. They're going to be in jury sooner than later. And of course, when the votes came out, Sindy got backdoored because, like I said, she was put up. Surprise, surprise, no. Because who made sure it was, it was put up? Well, Aika kind of had everybody's ear, so on and so forth. And, that's where, like I said, at this point of the game, if you don't think you're safe, you better play for the HOHs. If you don't, next week you could be in trouble, which it will happen. You watch. Now, There's one thing that's very interesting. I want to talk about a few other people that are quite surprising to me. One is Drake. Like when I did her video profile a while back, I said she was a very nice person. She's a very likable person. But I did not expect her to. I expect her to be a follower, not a leader. You know what I mean? I didn't expect her to do really a lot of game moves. Be really, how can I say it? Really into the game, like to play the game, like to be a player. And of course, like I said, everybody in the house don't see her as a physical threat, and that's important. And they don't see her as a threat up to even to this stage. But now I'm actually impressed. I even said, does she have the possibility of winning the game? I said, not a chance. And now I'm reevaluating on her. She really built, like her ride and die is probably still with William, but what's very interesting is that she's establishing herself with good relationships with other people in the house, like the Ika and Dillon, not Dillon, Ika and Dimitri. There you go. Excuse me. They're kind of a power couple. Of course, we know that. But she got a relationship with them. You know what I mean? A game relationship and everything else. So that looks pretty good. And also, she has a relationship with Dillon and Karen. So that's also good. See? But where she doesn't have a relationship too much right now, that's her weaker part of the game. And it's with Kevin and Bruno. Okay? She wants Bruno out big time. Well, that's good. And probably end up, it could happen. And one person, which she has not really a big relationship, which I'm kind of surprised that she doesn't think about this, is Jackie. Now, Jackie, we'll get to Jackie in a minute. I'm surprised she doesn't have that relationship still, because that could be a vote for her down the road. But now, what's her chance of winning this season? Well, pretty damn good, to be quite honest. Because everybody in the house right now don't see her as a threat. So she's obviously, in the next couple of weeks, she should be fairly safe. So she'll be able to work, she'll be able to get people out, and she's going to be responsible. I think she's going to be a lot more responsible for getting people voted and people nominated behind the scenes than people are going to realize. So, wow, really kudos on her. I really am becoming a real good fan of hers. Absolutely. And, of course, her partner in crime found a secret power of veto for next 2 weeks, or for next 2 evictions, the last one and the next one. Now, what's going to be very interesting with this power of veto, nobody knows about it, except Karen kind of caught him coming out of the black hole. I was wondering when they were going to find that, by the way. I kind of knew it was there a while back. So now he has that power. Okay. So is he going to use it next week or not? Because remember, guys, sometimes when you have a power, not using it is the best play to use it. Because right now, I already know who the nominees are, and would it be in his best interest to use it? It all depends. We'll see. All right, so that's about it. Like I said, Drake, is really surprised me. Now let's talk about the rest of the house. What we have left here, the combos, if you want. At this stage of the game, who do I still see together as strong alliance? Kevin and Bruno, in which they are actually in trouble because they, as a duo, they do not have the relationship with Ika and Dimitri. Well, it kind of is not there anymore. So their gameplay with her and him at this point is in danger to continue on. And of course, Dillon and Karen, they have no game relationship. They never even tried to build a game relationship. And that's where their downfall is. They were too dependent on their alliance of 6, and now it's biting them in the backside. Simple as that. And now their only hope is the relationship that Kevin has with William. Now, if he can reestablish that, they might have a chance. Because William and Drake are together. So that's another combo deal. And if you notice, who did I not mention that is not in the combo deal? It's Jackie. Jackie's like the lone wolf in the whole house right now. in which, in actual reality, should be the perfect one to bring to the final two. That's what I would be. If I was in the house right now, I'd be looking around. So who would I want to bring to the final two and why? Well, it would be Jackie. This is why. It seems like the rest of the house is not keen on Jackie. For whatever reason, her gameplay really, I found, almost from the get-go, her game position was always coming from behind. She was in a bad place from the start. I'm actually surprised she's actually still in the game. But she's the one that I would kind of look at her. Okay, that's who I want to bring to the final two. And how can I bring her into my lines? Like, for an example, Kevin and Bruno. They're in trouble, right? We know that. We just discussed that. So if I was them, I would be looking and say, who can I bring? Who else is in trouble? But maybe we can turn things around. I know. Let's go talk to Jackie and see where she is. She's a lone wolf right now, a free agent. So you've got to try to bring her in somehow. That's one person I'd bring in quietly, under the radar, obviously. So I don't understand why anybody in the house right now, they're all pairs of twos, pretty much. Why wouldn't they bring her in to be that third wheel to help them with the votes? Because you know very well she's alone. She's got very little alliance, actually none. All her alliances basically went out the door. So that's one resource that a lot of people in the house don't realize that they have, that they should be using. And the first one realizes that and may have a chance to actually to go over the top. And we'll see if they actually see that. That's my opinion where the game is going. And basically, the three people that I think is the biggest trouble right now, absolutely, is Kevin, Bruno, and Jackie. Simple as that. But the question is, when are they going to figure out that Jackie's a free agent? Because everybody else is paired up. So we're going to see. Anyway, that's my opinion on what's going on this week. And it's going to be, I can't wait to see what's going to happen this week. Like I said, the game has changed. So I can't wait to see. Anyways, we'll talk to you guys later. If you got any comment, by all means, do so. And if you want to subscribe, go ahead. And we'll talk to you guys later. Thank you very much for watching. Bye now.